Welcome back. We've been speaking about the heat wave in several parts of India and probably a tendency to buy air conditioners earlier and more than in previous seasons. We were speaking with Pradeep Bakshi, President and CEO of Unity Products at Voltas, and we are also being joined by Mr. B. Thiagarajan of Blue Star. Gentlemen, welcome yet again. Mr. Bakshi, we were speaking with you. What is the demand that you've already heard from the retailers? Is it better than last summer? Okay, we'll just wait for Mr. Bakshi in a minute. Mr. Thiagarajan, the same question to you. Are you noticing an earlier and higher demand for air conditioners this summer?
Good morning, Lata. It's always a pleasure to talk to your channel. Yes, for the past 2 weeks, it is a much larger demand than what we were witnessing in the previous months. I wouldn't say it is the same level as last year yet. As the humidity picks up, it is not only the heat, it is the humidity which drives the air conditioner sales, as you may be aware. So, on the whole, this summer is going to be as great a summer as it was last year.
Okay, Mr. Thiagarajan, good morning. So, in terms of overall sales, what kind of sales growth do you think you'll have this summer?
My estimate of the market growth for FY17 is around 20%. FY18 I estimated to be at the same level, despite demonetization or GST transition, all that is going to be there. Summer season alone, I think the growth compared with last year will be somewhere around 20%, because last year the summer saw around 30% plus growth. So on the back of it, I see at least 20% growth. We will wait for another 10 days of time. It may reach even 25.
Okay. Sorry, if you can just repeat, what do you see the FY17 final number?
Market should have grown by 20. Blue Star should be ending somewhere around 35% in room air conditioners. I'm not talking about Blue Star as a whole.
Sure.
I'm talking about room air conditioners.
Okay, that
and as against this, by 18, my estimate going till now, the summer I have accounted for. I accounted for GST, which will push up the prices by around 2.5 to 3%. I have kept in mind the commodity prices. There will be certain issues. Lastly, 1st January 2018, energy label will be changing, so you will have a compulsion to exhaust the stocks. One you have to exhaust it by June, another by December. All uncertainties put together, my estimate is market for FY18 should be again growing by 20% is my estimate. I'm coming from the sheer thing of the penetration is still 4%. And it is the top of the mind category at this point of time. Many car owners do not even own an air conditioner. Keeping it in mind, I am optimistic about this particular product at this point of time.
20 for the sector. For you, another repeat of 35?
I don't think so. I would say, because we are not playing the price game, as you are aware. And I am of the opinion, I had mentioned when demonetization was there, it is not going to affect. It didn't affect. But the GST, I am of the opinion, is a much, much bigger thing. There are many loose yet. The transition rules are not through. The many dealers have not yet registered. And I think that 1 quarter is going to be a turmoil, in my opinion. Or maybe more. I am only hoping that it is happening at the end of summer. And North India, if the summer is extending till in July, there will be some difficulty during the GST transition month. Then before festival season, the trade should have settled down to the new way of working. And lastly, for me, if you ask me, it is not only good summer that matters. Good monsoon is important, because 50% of the sales come from tier 3, 4, 5 towns. So it is absolutely important that we have the monsoon data right. At this point of a time, I am not very sure monsoon is going to be very great.
Mr. Thiagarajan, that's about the revenue growth, but the perception is that competition is heating up in the AC space, especially with LG coming out with, some new offers, like launching the inverter AC, etc. at some very good price points. Are you also looking to get into some of these new categories at some competitive price points, and would you be, can you throw some more light on that?
We are already into that category. We are in terms of inverter air conditioners, which are high energy saving machines. We are already a number 3 player there in that category. If you take it, if you room air conditioner, you may be a number 6 player. But the price part of it is not worrying to me, because every year there is some player who is playing the price game. They are welcome to do so. And our interest is not to be number 1, number 2. We want to be a profitable player. I look at the operating margin of 9 to 9.5%. Globally, consumer durables all operate at 2%, 3% operating margins. Blue Star as a company does not believe in that at all.
So you won't take any price cuts, right, in this coil-based inverter
They may be doing minor adjustments to the extent that my cost will come down. We are not going to be playing that game at all. It is I have never seen in my career of 39 years anybody playing a price game surviving over a period of time. It doesn't serve anybody, any stakeholder, neither the stock market, nor the consumers, nor the company. It is not going to.
All right.
And I'm not worried. Every year there is somebody who is playing that game. They are welcome to do so. They have their own strategy. It's fine. We will play with that.
All right, Mr. Thiagarajan, thanks a lot for your time today. That's Blue Star. So pouring some bit of cold water at least on the big
GST part. Yeah.